My dear one, it's time you know the real truth. But first, take a deep breath. I don't want you to panic. What you're about to hear may shake you, not because you're weak, but because you've held so much pain in silence. Heaven has been watching. The angels have been whispering. Archangel Michael has been trying to reach you. He's been walking back and forth in heaven, waiting for this very moment. Everything is about to unfold. You weren't meant to discover this truth like this, but it can't be hidden any longer. The truth is near. Once it touches your heart, things will never look the same. But you're safe. You're strong. You've been chosen. You're not alone. You've noticed strange feelings lately, haven't you? Sudden emotions, awkward silence, people acting like something's wrong but pretending nothing's happening. That's not in your head. Michael says he's been standing behind you, watching you sense the things others pretend not to see. You were right to trust your feelings. It's time for answers. But promise me this, don't let fear lead. Let love be your guide. This truth won't destroy you. It's here to free you. Someone close to you has been hiding something. Someone you laugh with, talk to, maybe even pray with. They've kept something back. Not because they're bad, but because they're afraid. Afraid of what you'll think, afraid of how much you'll change if you knew. Michael saw it all. Just one night ago, they almost told you. Their heart was heavy. They had a message written but deleted it again and again. They couldn't face your light. You carry something too real, too sacred. God knows your heart, how quickly you forgive, how deeply you love even when you're not loved the same. The angels are amazed. Even when people mistake your quiet for weakness, heaven sees it as strength. But now it's your time, not to be silent, but to hear. Someone saw your pain and did nothing. Someone who was supposed to help you let you carry it alone. But your load is not yours anymore. The chains are breaking. The truth is stepping forward. Behind the kindness and promises, something has been hidden. A plan was made. A talk was had. Without you. About you. Michael says this isn't a warning, it's a wake-up call. You were never meant to live in the dark. God is saying right now, don't panic. Don't run. Just breathe. You're not wrong. The things you sensed, the weird signals, the changes in tone, the awkwardness around certain topics, they all meant something. It's all been real. They didn't think you'd figure it out. But heaven made sure you did. Because truth is love, even if it hurts. People have avoided telling you the truth because they think your heart is too soft. But God says you're built for this. Michael says you've already survived so much and still you shine. The person who lied isn't your enemy, but they listened to the wrong voices. And now the truth is here. You get to choose. To rise. To see clearly. Once you do, you'll notice it all, the way they speak, their nervous behavior, their odd kindness. You'll feel it deep down. The signs are everywhere. The message they erased. The name they won't say. The change in their energy. It's all connected. This isn't random. It's divine timing. You were made ready for this. And one thing you must understand, just because they loved you doesn't mean they didn't also betray you. That part will hurt. But it will also set you free. Cry if you need to. It's okay. Even angels cry when the truth hits a sacred soul. You might want to scream, or leave, or shut down. But stay. Michael is surrounding you with light. You're ready. You've always been ready. And God is holding your heart. You're still chosen. Still worthy. Still protected. Nothing they hid can erase your purpose. You are still the miracle. Someone you trusted had a chance to defend you, but didn't. They stayed silent. Or worse, spoke against you. But now, God is putting you back in the room. Not to argue, but to rise. Those who tried to erase you will have to witness your comeback. Michael says this isn't revenge, it's destiny. You were meant to be seen. And now, the lies are falling. The truth is standing tall with your name written on it. Even those closest to you will look surprised. They thought you'd never find out. But heaven keeps records. Angels track everything. The calls. The messages. The secrets. It's all coming to light. Not to hurt you, but to fix what's broken. What was bent will be straight. What was stolen will return. What was hidden will be revealed. And through it all, you will stay calm. Because you walk with peace now. And there's more, you're seeing this message now for a reason. Michael says they tried to block this truth. But the time is now. This very hour. You're waking up. Your purpose is rising. The lies that were meant to break you are becoming your fuel. You are the truth. The justice. The light that darkness fears. It's too late to stop what's already begun. You've started remembering who you really are. If your body shakes or your chest feels tight, pause, breathe, and say, God, I'm ready. Because after this truth, there's no going back. But why would you? The truth will make you lighter, freer, stronger. This is your moment to wake up. You won't be lied to again. You won't be silenced. Heaven is roaring for you. Even if people call you too sensitive, too dramatic, that's their fear. Don't make it yours. This might feel like a lot. But you were made for a lot. The enemy tried to make you think your soft heart was a weakness. But God says it's your power. You feel deeply because you're made from divine emotion. You see clearly because you carry heavenly fire. Yes, this truth may shake things, but it won't destroy you. You will rebuild, this time without lies, without secrets, without pretending. Michael is placing a sword of wisdom in your spirit. You'll see clearly. You won't need to react. Your peace will say everything. The reason you're getting this message now isn't by chance. More signs are coming. More truth. More clarity. There's another message already waiting for you. And now that your eyes are opening, things won't feel the same. You'll notice small changes in people's words. You'll feel energy shifts. You'll know when someone's faking support. That's not paranoia. That's your spiritual senses growing. Michael says your sensitivity is a gift, not a burden. You're not going crazy. You're waking up. And though that might separate you from some, it will also connect you to the right people. Some who left will try to return, but not because they changed. They just feel your growth. They see your light. But be careful. Not everyone clapping is loyal. Some want to stay close to shape how others see you. Michael says your heart must stay soft, but your boundaries must become sacred. Protect what God is growing inside you. Truth is sacred. And so are you. You may have lonely moments. But angels never leave those they reveal truth to. They get closer. Right now, Michael has placed angels around your home, your bed, your heart. You might feel chills, tears, sudden warmth. That's divine presence. You're surrounded. Even if this truth feels like a storm, it's washing away what wasn't real. That's what's happening now. Every lie, every fake word, it's clearing out. Not to leave you bare, but to make space for real love, real support, real alignment. God says, I didn't bring you here to leave you now. What's coming will restore what you thought you lost. But first, truth had to come. God doesn't bless what you pretend not to see. He blesses what's real. The one who hid the truth didn't know your strength. They thought hiding it would protect you. But they were only holding you back. You're not fragile. You're divine. You are made of fire, light, and rebirth. There's a strength in you that never gave up, no matter what tried to crush you. That strength is lifting you now. Michael says you're passing a test few ever could. But you're not just passing, you're walking through it with courage. You will rise, even if it hurts. Even if the truth stings. You'll look in the mirror and see someone powerful, wise, awake. The version of you that accepted lies is gone. The new you is rising. Don't chase anyone who lied. Don't explain your truth to those who hid theirs. Let your healing speak. Let your peace be your answer. Your new chapter starts now. Something powerful is happening. In your body. In your spirit. In your path. Heaven is moving on your behalf. What should take years will happen fast. What was blocked is opening. But it all needed truth first. God won't build on lies. He clears what's shaky to plant what's real. That's what this is. And yes, it hurts. But hurting doesn't mean it's bad. It means it's real. You're finally in the right place. This is the season of truth. You'll hear things you weren't meant to hear. You'll feel things you can't ignore. You'll see signs everywhere. Don't dismiss them. Michael says it's divine direction. Follow the trail. Soon, everything will be clear. Once you truly know, you won't go back to confusion. You'll never settle for lies again. You'll never doubt your instincts. This is your breakthrough. This is where the pain turns into purpose. One day, you'll thank heaven for every broken illusion. And now I want to say a prayer for you. God, give us wisdom and strength as we wait for your divine plan to unfold. Help us stay patient and strong, knowing that love and truth are coming together. Keep us safe. Help us see clearly. And as we walk into the future, help us trust that it will be better, more honest, and full of real love. Amen. Type 444 to claim this message and prepare for what comes next. Another important message is waiting for you. Don't miss it. Your heart is healing even now, beneath the weight of these revelations. It's working in secret, stitching together what was torn, weaving light through the darkest threads. There may be moments when your mind fights back, questioning, doubting, replaying old lies like a broken record echoing in your ears. That's normal. Your spirit is shaking off the dust of deception. But remember this, every tremor is part of the rising, every doubt makes the clarity sharper, every tear waters the soil of your soul so truth can grow stronger within you. You're not unraveling, you're being rewoven, stronger and more radiant than before. And that takes courage. God sees it. Michael praises it. Heaven celebrates it. Now, you may wonder what happens next. The lies have been exposed, the threads have unraveled, and you've stood in the light. But the process continues. Next comes reckoning, within your heart and possibly with others. Your heart will sort through forgiveness, boundaries, and healing. That's a brave path, no one else can walk it for you. But you will not walk it alone. Angels hold your hand in the dark. They whisper courage into your soul, whisper peace into your breath, whisper light into your heartbeat. And though some conversations will be hard, some goodbyes necessary, each step will lead you closer to the home you've been seeking, the place inside you where truth lives, where you are known and loved fully, where your spirit sings in divine harmony. This is not punishment. This is purification. Like gold tested by fire and refined to brilliance, your soul is moving through transformation. What once seemed like broken pieces are now the raw material for your masterpiece. The shards of past pain, the fragments of unmet expectations, the fragments of hidden agendas, they're all being collected to form something far greater. A clearer you. A stronger you. A more radiant you. The kind of you who can walk into any room without fear. The kind of you who can trust again, not naively, but wisely. Because you've seen what was real and what was illusion. And your vision has been cleaned, polished, and purified. And then there's purpose. This isn't just personal healing, it's spiritual elevation. You've lived through storms and stood up under weight no one else could have carried. Now that weight has glimpsed the light. And your story becomes a beacon. There will be people drawn to your glow, those who need hope, those who've been trapped by silence, those who felt unseen. Some will come looking for a gentle shoulder. Some will whisper, "How do I survive this?" And you will answer, not by telling them your pain but by showing them your peace. Not by masking your wounds but by revealing your scars with trust. Your scars tell a story of survival and grace. They say, "I was not defeated. I am not alone." That will matter more than you know. Your healing becomes theirs. And theirs becomes a chain of light stretching far beyond what you can see now. There may be some who refuse to believe the truth you've discovered. Some might cling harder to the familiar lies. Some will twist your words. Some will accuse you of drama or exaggeration. That's okay. Let their confusion be their burden, not yours. Your responsibility is peace, clarity, and kindness. Not to prove, but to stand. Not to argue, but to present truth calmly. Your love is stronger than doubt. Your presence is stronger than accusation. Your boundary is stronger than persuasion. You will not be pulled back into a web of deceit just because someone else is still flailing inside it. Your spiritual sensitivity is your compass. When your heart feels uneasy in someone's presence, listen to it. When your spirit shifts at certain words or silences, acknowledge it. Those are not weaknesses, they're your internal radar recalibrated to truth frequency. As this clarity grows, so will your ability to discern. Not to judge, never to condemn, but to know where to pour your life and where to protect your energy. And as you walk more deeply into peace, you'll recognize that setting healthy boundaries doesn't cut people off, it frees both you and them to be real. To show up authentically. To connect honestly. To heal genuinely, or, in some cases, depart with love. You will find strength not just in miracles but in daily moments. The quiet morning when you choose kindness even if it isn't returned. The silence you keep when gossip swirls around you because you refuse to become part of it. The courage you show when you refuse compromise that dims your truth. These small decisions, day after day, they become the foundations of your new identity. A life grounded not in fear or concealment, but in authenticity and trust. When false narratives crumble, the foundation beneath becomes clearer, and that foundation is the unchanging truth of who you are. And that truth is anchored in heaven. And then comes restoration. Not only your restoration but restoration of relationships that can be healed. Not all relationships will be restored, but the ones meant to stay will realign. Trust can be rebuilt, safely, step by step, on the solid ground of honesty and grace. People who honor your truth, your pace, your boundaries, They will walk with you into deeper connection. That's real love. That's divine love. And your soul is waking up, remembering. This is what love feels like, not the cage of hidden agendas, but the freedom of unity in truth. There's also purpose beyond relationships, purpose in creativity, mission, calling. With deception removed, your energy returns to your path. Those ideas, those dreams you kept whispering to yourself, they'll find fresh air. Those passions you set aside, they'll rekindle. You'll see doors you once believed were closed now cracking open, leading toward your destiny. You've carried secrets and suppressions long enough. Now you carry vision. Now you carry fire. And that fire will ignite good work, not just for yourself, but for your community, for your world. Heaven's plan extends through you. This next season is about forward movement. A step toward healing. A step toward freedom. A step toward destiny. Each morning you'll wake and breathe deeply, and though traces of old pain may surface, your first prayer will be gratitude, grateful that truth came, grateful that healing is here, grateful that angels whisper love in your ear, grateful that a sword of clarity lives in your spirit. And through the day, you'll walk with presence, present for the beauty in small things, present to hear someone else's heart, present to cultivate hope in familiar places. Present to receive the gentle kindness of others who are aligned with your new season. You'll walk with purpose, purpose to rebuild, reclaim, refresh. You'll walk with peace, peace that speaks louder than worry. You'll walk with promise, divine promise that heaven is writing your future. This story is unfolding now. It's written in the stars and whispered in your soul. Heaven is orchestrating steps even when you sleep. Divine appointments are lining up, even if you can't yet see the full picture. Trust that the person you're becoming is already rooted in heaven's heart. The broken pieces are not obstacles, they're launching pads. The silence you once carried is not emptiness, it's your undoing for fullness. And the strangers who suddenly seem familiar, those are heaven's way of syncing timelines. Some voices in your life may shift. Some rooms may feel different. But all of it is divine realignment, a spiritual choreography. When doubt creeps in, and it may, the prayer Michael taught you will rise, God, I am ready. Then continue, I am open. I am willing. I entrust my heart to you. That prayer is your anchor, your shield, your constant. Repeat it whenever the storm tries to pull you back. It resets your soul clock to celestial timing. It reconnects you with your assignment. It reminds you, you are not operating on your own timing. You're plugged into eternity. Your story is cosmic in scale. And every old wound is working as raw material to build a testimony that will outlast lifetimes. Yes, the truth you've uncovered was painful. But pain is not the end. It's an invitation to rest more deeply in God's arms, to trust more fully in your divine worth, to love more courageously, even when it's costly. You were meant for this awakening, meant for this courage, meant for this moment. The veil is lifting. The light is shining. The new story is yours to walk. Keep breathing. Keep trusting. Keep walking toward what was meant for you. The weight you carried is lifting. The path is clearing. The sky above you is expanding. And every step you take in truth echoes through eternity. One day soon, you'll say, I see now. It was never about control. It was always about clarity. It wasn't about who failed me. It was always about who carried me. So stand up. Stand firm. Stand luminous. And in your waking every morning, say, today, I walk with heaven. Today, I speak truth. Today, I am free. Your breakthrough is arriving. Your destiny is calling. Your peace is not optional, it's yours. You are not just surviving, you're stepping into a new legacy of love, strength, and unshakable truth. Heaven cheers you on. The future whispers your name. And somewhere, a new chapter waits, fresh, bright, unhidden, and deeply yours. Amen.